Hi guys. Um how are you? I'm just so anxious. Like it's kind of my first video, so kind of very much of being anxious. Hey boo boos. My name is Linden Mchunu, umacinga nondaba ezithunyelwe ebukhotha makasilwane ungqulunga. Hey boo boos. My name is Linden Mchunu, umacinga nondaba ezithunyelwe ebukhotha makasilwane ungqulunga. I am popularly known as Linden. Yeah. Or it's Linden from YouTube. I mean, from TikTok and from Instagram, popularly known as it's Linden. Studied in Ogwini Comprehensive Technical High School in Umlazi P section, and then I went on furthered my studies. I went and furthered my studies at Coastal University, Coastal College. It's Coastal Tibet College, and I went and did done like but anyways, I went and did a diploma in financial management because I studied I had love for accounting. So right now I'm going to go through like the process of how I got into university, how I got a diploma pass and went to university. Ne? It's just that. So after studying at Ogwini, I studied from grade 10, and every person has to choose his or her package of studies. So I chose physical sciences, and I wanted to merge it with the IT. Sadly and unfortunately, the IT was full. Unfortunately, I didn't have higher marks in mathematics in grade 9. So the HOD selected or had to select people who got higher marks in mathematics. And unfortunately, I didn't get my marks that were enough to bet me in IT. So many people were not qualifying for IT. So a HOD decided to add another stream, which is history. Unfortunately, I hated history with my life. I hated history. Like, till this day, I hate history, guys. Like, I would never, ever, ever in my life choose a history for anything. Like, I will never. So the streams, there was a split. It's either you were choosing accounting, history, or information technology. So unfortunately, since I didn't since I hated history and I did not qualify to study IT, the only subject that was left was the accounting. Like, I hated accounting in grade 9, and I didn't know that I was going to fall in love with accounting. And surprisingly, this was the only subject that I was passing the most in all my subjects. But I never chose accounting. So in a way, accounting chose me. Apparently, we studied in grade 10. And get the hang of accounting. No, I didn't like it, but I was good at it. I was passing it. And like, there were some modules, or there were topics that I was literally good in. Like, some people were asking me, to teach them. Some people asking me would say, how can they master this particular thing and stuff. But yeah, that's happened. Grade 11, I passed accounting. And like, I was like, guys, in grade 10, I wanted to be a doctor. And I wanted to be a doctor, but I was not good in physics. Like, I was not good in physics. No, I wasn't good. Like, I was failing in physics. I was bring to my level 1, level 2. Like, that was the maximum. Level 2, that was the maximum. But then I went and studied care until Matric. I decided to go to grade 11. Sorry, grade 11. I decided to go to no. Now I will have to apply for something that I want to do in university. When I sat down with my friend told me, Uti, do not study something that you love. Or do not apply for something that you love, because like the odds of you getting that thing are minimal, because like you are not good in physics, you're failing physics. So why not choose an accounting stream? And I said to myself, she has a point. Excuse me. And I was like, she has a point. I can't choose something that that I'm failing. So I had to choose accounting. Okay, after grade 11, after grade 12, I studied hard. Like, this was the first time in my life. Like, this is the first time in my life I studied for something like that stuff. Like, I started getting above 70 in maths. I started getting above distinction in accounting. I started being myself and falling in love with studying, because previously, I was not one person who loves to study. Okay, fine. Fast forward to January, the results day. Sadly and unfortunately, I didn't get a bachelor pass. But me not getting a bachelor pass didn't mean the end of the world for me. Like, when I got a bachelor pass, I said to myself, no guys, I'm not going to pass a diploma pass. I'm not going to pass a diploma pass. I'm going back to grade 11. Like, I'm going to start afresh. I'm going to start doing grade 11 and stuff. And then, like, no. When I got my statement and I said, no, I can't be doing that. Like, why am I doing that to myself? Because, like, I passed and my marks were not that bad. So, okay. And then I went home. When I reached home, I made a decision to myself, let me try. And then the emails hit, like, rejection. And then, like, I was kind of depressed. Like, and I said to myself, I ain't trying to have a gap year. I am not trying to have a gap year in my life. I do not want to gap year. And then I remembered, no, one thing about us, or rather one thing about students as a whole, in Matric, you do not apply for colleges, which is so bad, which is really, really bad. Like, when you apply, you should apply for universities and colleges, just in case, because awulazi kusasa guys uthi limi kanjani, like awazi ukuthi kum kanjani. So I remember to go to there is a college, and I called my mom, and I told my mom ukuthi, because my mom was not home at the moment, and I said, my mom, Like I was crying and I said, Ma, like, Ma, angikwazi, like angifuni ukuthola i-gap year. Please, ngisiza, angifuni, like ngizothola ngicela noma yini, like I can study for anything right now because I can fully gap year. Luckily, my mom knew someone, like it was almost opening days at school. It was like almost the opening days of school, like, and then my mom went to this particular person. We had to pay because at that time, because I go working finalize these things in as fast and stuff like that. So my mom had to pay for the whole semester because excuse me. Sorry, because lapaya into yakona semester, it's more of like in college it's 18 months in school and 18 months of training. So I studied and then after that wakokuma for the whole semester. After paying it, I had to, like, I found out there are only evening classes. I was so bored. Damn, I was so bored. Evening classes, like, a class will go 5. Was it 5? Yeah, it was 5. It was 5, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm not quite sure. Between 5 or 4. And then like I studied. While I was studying, like I had this mentality with it's a college, so why like it's not the same as university. Like me and my friend had this plan, we all going to go to university, like, and stuff. But then no, with me, I chose to know. I just want to know why do you want to beat around the bush? It's like, because it's the same thing. You're studying here, you want to become someone here, so just don't mind the stereotype and fuck off. Phuma kuleyo nto leyo, because lento ngeke kusize ngalutho. Okay, fine. Sorry. Okay, fine. And then I started studying. I studied like 12 modules per year. Well, in this 18 months, I studied 12 modules. It was financial accounting, entrepreneur business management, effective communication, or rather communication, and computerized financial systems. And then others were added along the way. So I studied and I fell in love. Maybe the reason why I fell in love is because I loved accounting, and I am finding myself in this place of where I'm studying accounting, like only accounting. It's only accounting. It's only business because I wanted to deal with something that has business in it. Ne? Only something that has business. Ouch. So after that, I started getting distinctions at school. Okay, all right, like distinction. Mina. I thought with distinction. Mina or number 1 class in, like kuna wonke umuntu okhona la college mina. Also with distinction, computerized financial systems. Damn! Like, I'm fucking my bag. I was over the moon, like, I got my marks. And then I was like, one thing about me, I was not attending level, like, some people were attending classes earlier. I mean, I wasn't attending none of that. I wasn't attending I'm gonna come at school at 1 o'clock and we're going to study this and going to study that. No, mina bengifika esikoleni ngifike I think Masazongini class around about 10 to 5, 10 to or 22, or rather 4 o'clock, just to see. So that to get you to know pagame and stuff like that and stuff. No. I was only there only when someone asked me to come early and teach him some stuff. Okay, fine. I became a tutor. Damn. Oh my god. Like, I didn't see this coming. A tutor in college. Okay. Alright. People asked for my help. Like, why? Like, go muntu ngiyayipasela nje nami. Go muntu ngiyayipasela nje nami. But I don't wanna lie, it was so fun teaching people because in college or varsity, I believe you teach people who want to be taught. It's not like a high school. Oh, Jesus Christ, Lord. But fast forward, I finished my 18 months. By the way, I got distinction. I got three distinctions and 1B. Yeah. So I had to find an in-service training. Unfortunately, I got sick before COVID-19 happened and stuff. So many things were on lockdown and stuff like that. Many things were on hold, so I couldn't go to school. We were studying online, blah blah blah, and stuff like that. Fast forward again. Okay, fast forward again. This is time for me to look for in-service training after finishing up. And then unfortunately I got sick, so I couldn't look for in-service training in Jan. But then unfortunately enough, since I got higher marks in my last semester, my lecturer asked me should she put me on the list of people to have in-service training. And then I said, yes, please. On a random day, I got a call. Hi. Am I speaking to Lyndon Mkono? Oh, hi. Lyndon, you have an interview at this particular place at this time. Yeah, okay, cool, fine. I was so happy. And then I went on and did the interview. We're like working like in a space of accounting and stuff. Like, it was so nice. And then I worked for that. Okay, I went to do that interview. It was so nice. The people that are interviewing me were so loving. I don't wanna lie. It didn't feel more of like an interview. Or maybe it's just because I'm more of like a person who is not shy. 1, 2, like I speak my mind. 3, I'm a quick thinker. I don't know. Maybe it's just my personality trait or my trait as a person. But so after that, sorry, like I don't know what's happening to my throat. So, fast forward, I got a call after a day saying, Oti, I passed the interview. Do I mind if I come back on the 1st to sign papers and stuff like that? All right, I did, and I went there. First day was a bit hectic. Like, I don't want to lie. It was hectic. It was so hectic because it is the first time I ever worked in my life. And it's not like I'm working where like outside gardening. It's not like that. I'm here because I studied for this. 2, I'm here in the office, like, oh my god, I don't wanna lie. It was a bittersweet moment. Like, okay, most amazing experience in my life. Like, I would never ever trade that place for anything, because I think that place has molded me as a person. It has molded me from that young Linden Mkunu to the Linden Mkunu that you see now. So I don't wanna lie, I would love by any chance to be in that place again. Yeah. And then after that, because I was applying, I was applying for universities and stuff. So after applying, I applied for schools and stuff like that. But luckily, kwaba khona bangithatha Mangosuthu University of Technology. Yeah. Bangithatha Mangosuthu University of Technology, and there I was going to do a cost and management accounting. Yeah, of which we are starting apparently next week. Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not so sure. But moral of the story, guys, do not beat yourself about getting a diploma pass. Getting a diploma pass, getting a bachelor pass, getting a higher certificate doesn't mean it's the end of the world. No, getting a diploma pass and a higher certificate doesn't mean it's the end of the world. No, even if you did get a bachelor pass, it doesn't mean the end of the world, because there are schools, even if you did get that bachelor pass, you won't get space. Utoluguti, someone who had a diploma pass will get a space. Do you see that? Be mindful when you apply for schools. Do not go for something that has, if you know Uguti, no, I know what amandla maphilapi. Just apply for a diploma. Just apply for a bachelor, ne? E.g., for someone who wants to become an accountant, just apply for bachelor of become accounting. Apply for become accounting, ne? Also, because you do want to get into the stream of accounting, because you don't know what ama results akho azobethini ngo December, apply for it. Apply for it degree. Also apply for a diploma. You will not go wrong, my darling. You will not go wrong. I'm telling you a fact. And I've been there. Like all my applications in Matric were bachelors. And when I didn't pass with bachelor pass, it came to me as more of like a depression and a suppression. Oguti, no, I cannot study because I don't qualify to study for a bachelor of accounting. Ne? So be mindful of what you apply for. If you want to study accounting, accounting there is taxation. There is become accounting, there is the cost management, there is the financial accounting, there is just do a research before you even apply or you try applying. Do your own research, because I think it's important, guys. I really, really think it's important for you to do a research before applying. It's so much important. It's so important. So please be mindful of that. Please be mindful of that. Ne? Because you're going to find yourself in a place where you feel like committing suicide, of which you should have prevented that from the start. You should have prevented that. And I want to emphasize that, guys, please do apply to colleges. Colleges are not bad. They are not bad. I don't want to lie, they are not bad at all. They are not. So just puma kulendole, or the stereotypic thing you would say colleges are not the same. Yeah, they are not the same as universities, fine. But you will have a qualification. From that college, there is a qualification. And when you apply for a job, for people, like I was like, you can compete with people who went to university and the person who went to college. The person who went to college have much privilege than a person who went to university. Why? The person who went to university studied for 3 years, and in those 3 years there is no experience of work. But the person who went to college, that person who went to college has an experience, because he or she has studied 18 months in school and studied 18 months in the work field, of which that make it 3 years. So 3 years in varsity, 3 years in college, 3 years in varsity. We're both going to get a diploma. We are both going to get a diploma. Yeah, guys, so moral of my video is, don't give up. If you have a dream of going to university, you're definitely going there, baby. You're definitely going there. But you are the one who is supposed to tell yourself in your heart or in your mind, Uguti, I am going there. But no matter what it takes or whatever it takes, I am going to go there.